set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Houston Texans. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On 1st and 10, Watson. He finds his man, complete. It's Jordan. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. To throw is Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Jarrell Casey. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Second and 16. Better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. This is Miller, complete. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. P.J. Hall there to make the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. to the air. Allen.
He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Terrence Mitchell right there on the coverage.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Allen. That's caught. The other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Allen now on first down. And Diggs has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Going to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here comes Lindsey, toss right. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 15 now. Watson. And he rifles one incomplete.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one because now you've got a third and defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, Watson. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now a handoff for Lindsey. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Screen pass to Lindsey. Lindsey, first down and more than that. And finally, wrestled down at the 11. 23 yards, the final tally.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Does he have open space in front of him? He's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Watson. Throw complete right side to Cooks. A gain of 6 there on first. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
from the 5, 2nd and 4. Watson going to try and run it.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. Quick throw completed by Watson. Touchdown, Texans. Chris Conley, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Here comes Marquez Stevenson now from his end zone.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. To their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. Then he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see.
After the interception, here's Watson. A quick throw, but incomplete. Philip Lindsay, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
And there was a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
2nd and 10.
A run with Lindsay out of the gun. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
on third down. Here's Lindsey. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Here's Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
From the 31, Watson got his man complete over the middle. It's Miller. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. The final shot before the break, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown. Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway. Here comes Marquez Stevenson now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. First, exactly what he did.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Going deep for Diggs. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Eric Murray that time there to knock it away.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Allen. Uncorks one for Davis. And this is incomplete. Line on that one. That would have been a big play. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's returnable now for Smith. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Here's a give to Lindsey. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Watson. Flushed out right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. A handoff, Lindsey running left. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have the Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And they get him down, but not. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Now a give to Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Now it's Breida. And he's got this down to the 35.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And now they'll throw with Allen. His throw incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far. A big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true, that's actually right.
That happens more often than you might think. The Bills on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Allen. Forced out to his left. First down and more for Allen. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. This is Breida. And able to surge.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. On the give, this is Singletary. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside
shot at the end zone, but it's in. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Allen, gotta have this one. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. It's caught. It's Miller.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up. Back down to about the 12-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here. Point after here coming up. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Pass caught, Miller, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's Watson. Throw over the middle, caught by Jordan. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now In this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Watson. And this will be swung out for Lindsey. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Miller. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And Watson has enough for the 1st down yardage as he slides to the turf. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a 1st down. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And this one is right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for the Texans, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first one of the season here in Week 4. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they too will leave here at 1-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.
Salute, you see me.